Now let's go ahead and practice finding simplest form with fractions. One of the first rules that I like for students to be aware of is if the numerator and the denominator are both even numbers, I should start by dividing by 2, and in some cases repeat. Another rule is that if the numerator is half of the denominator, simplest form will always be 1/2. Keeping both of these rules in mind, let's do a few examples. 18 over 24. I'm going to follow the first rule because I see an 8 and a 4 in the ones place, and the ones place is the only place value I have to look at to determine if it's an even number. So both these numbers are even because they end in a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 2. Now, I've gotten down to 9/12. I no longer have an even number in the numerator position. However, I do know that if I skip count by 3s, I will land on both 9 and 12. For example, 3, 6, 9, 12. I've landed on both. So I will divide the top and the bottom by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Normally, when you get down to a common fraction such as 3/4, which we'll later learn is a benchmark fraction, this will be your simplest form. But I know to stop here because 3 and 4 only have one common factor, and that would be 1. Whenever both the numerator and the denominator have a greatest common factor of 1, you're in simplest form. Let's do another example. 9 over 18. Now I want to remember the second rule. If the numerator is half of the denominator, simplest form will always be 1/2. Now, I can start by dividing by 3 on both the top and the bottom. And I'll get 3 over 6. And again, I see that the numerator is half of the denominator. I'll divide by 3 on the top and the bottom again. A number divided by itself is always 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So I could have followed this first rule and gone straight to 1/2 because 9 is half of 18. Let's look at a few others. 40 over 100. Now, zeros are some of my favorites because all we have to do is cancel out the zeros. And we've created an equivalent fraction of 4/10. But this is not in simplest form. Again, rule 1. The top number, or the numerator, is even, and so is the denominator. I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 2, and I get 2/5. Now, 2 and 5 don't have any common factors except for 1, so I know that 2/5 is my simplest form. You should try a few examples now, too. Good luck. I know you can do it.